Welcome to the world of taxes. It's that time of year again when we gather our documents, sharpen our pencils, and dive into the numbers. Whether you're a seasoned filer or a first-timer, tax season can be a daunting experience. But don't worry, we're here to guide you through it. It might not be the most exciting topic, and let's face it, taxes can be tedious and sometimes confusing. Many people find themselves overwhelmed by the sheer amount of information and the complexity of the forms. But it's important to understand, knowing how to file your taxes correctly can save you time, money, and a lot of stress. Plus, it ensures that you're complying with the law and avoiding any potential penalties. Filing your taxes is a crucial part of being a responsible citizen. It's not just about numbers and forms, it's about fulfilling your civic duty and contributing to the society we all live in. It's how we contribute to our country and our communities. The taxes we pay go towards funding essential services and infrastructure that benefit everyone. Taxes pay for roads, schools, and even our national defense. They help build the roads we drive on, the schools our children attend, and support the brave men and women who protect our nation. It's our civic duty to pay our fair share. By doing so, we ensure that these vital services continue to function and improve, making our communities stronger and more resilient. Don't worry, we'll break it down into simple steps. We'll cover everything from gathering your documents to understanding deductions and credits, and finally, submitting your return. By the end of this guide, you'll be filing like a pro and feeling confident about your tax obligations. Let's get started. With the right information and a bit of preparation, tax season doesn't have to be stressful. Remember, this isn't financial advice. We're here to provide you with helpful tips and insights to make the process smoother. These are just some helpful tips to make tax season a little less taxing. So, take a deep breath, gather your materials, and let's tackle this together. Not everyone needs to file taxes. It all depends on how much money you made during the year. The IRS sets income thresholds that determine if you're required to file. These thresholds vary based on your filing status. Your filing status determines which tax bracket you fall into. Common filing statuses include single, married filing jointly, and head of household. If you earned more than the threshold for your filing status, you gotta file. If you're unsure, check the IRS website or consult with a tax professional. Don't risk it. Filing late or not at all can result in penalties. Before you even think about filling out forms, gather your paperwork. Having everything organized will make the process so much smoother. You'll need your social security number or taxpayer identification number. You'll also need income statements like W-2S from your employer or 1099-S for contract work. Don't forget about deductions and credits. Gather receipts for charitable donations, medical expenses, and any other eligible expenses. Having these documents ready will save you headaches down the road. Trust me, a little organization goes a long way during tax season. Now, how do you want to file? You've got options. In today's world, there are three main ways to tackle your taxes. Each method has its own set of pros and cons, and the best choice depends on your personal situation and preferences. You can do it yourself online, hire a tax professional, or go old school with paper forms. Let's break down each option to help you decide. DIY is great if you're comfortable navigating tax software. With the rise of user-friendly tax software, many people find this method convenient and straightforward. It's often the most affordable option. Most tax software programs offer step-by-step guidance, ensuring you don't miss any important details. Plus, many of these programs have built-in error checks to help you avoid mistakes. Plus, you have complete control over your return. You can work at your own pace, double-check your entries, and even file from the comfort of your home. However, if your tax situation is complicated, you might find it challenging to navigate all the nuances on your own. Hiring a pro is best if your taxes are complex. Tax professionals have the expertise to handle intricate tax situations, such as multiple income sources, investments, or business expenses. They stay updated on the latest tax laws and can provide personalized advice. They can help you maximize deductions and avoid costly mistakes. While hiring a professional can be more expensive than using software, the potential savings and peace of mind can be well worth the cost. If you just don't want the hassle of doing it yourself, a tax professional can take the burden off your shoulders. They handle all the paperwork, ensuring everything is filed correctly and on time. Paper filing is like using a rotary phone, outdated. While some people still prefer the traditional method of filling out paper forms, it's becoming less common due to its drawbacks. It's slow, increases the chance of errors, and delays your refund. Manually filling out forms can be tedious, and any mistakes can lead to processing delays or even penalties. Avoid it if you can. If you're not comfortable with technology or have a very simple tax situation, paper filing might still be an option. However, most people find electronic filing to be faster and more efficient. Choose the method that best suits your needs and comfort level. Whether you opt for DIY, a professional, or paper, the key is to ensure your taxes are filed accurately and on time. Just remember, accuracy is key no matter how you file. Double-check your entries, keep all your documents organized, and don't hesitate to seek help if you need it. Filing your taxes doesn't have to be stressful. With the right approach, it can be a smooth and straightforward process. So take a deep breath, choose your method, and get started. Happy filing! Section 5, Federal Filing Frenzy, Navigating the IRS Maze. Let's tackle federal taxes first. The IRS website is your go-to resource. You can create an account and access all sorts of helpful tools. You'll need to choose the right tax form. For most people, it's the good old Form 1040. This form covers your income, deductions, and credits. Follow the instructions carefully and enter your information accurately. Double-check everything before submitting. Remember, the IRS wants its money. Filing accurately and on time will keep them off your back. Section 6. State your case, conquering your state tax return. State taxes are next on our hit list. Each state has its own set of rules and regulations. Fun, right? Some states have no income tax at all. Lucky ducks. Others have flat tax rates, while some have graduated rates like the federal system. You'll need to file a state tax return if you live in a state with an income tax. You can usually find state-specific forms and instructions on your state's Department of Revenue website. Don't forget about state-specific deductions and credits. These can save you money, so be sure to explore all your options. Section 7. Double-check to dodge the taxman's wrath. Before you hit that submit button, pump the brakes. Reviewing your return is crucial. Even small errors can lead to big headaches. Check your math. Make sure all your calculations are correct. It's easy to make a typo, so double-check those numbers. Verify your personal information. Is your name, address, and social security number correct? Any errors here can delay your refund. Review your deductions and credits. Did you include everything you're eligible for? Don't leave money on the table. Taking the time to review your return can save you time, money, and stress in the long run. Don't skip this step. Section 8. After the filing storm, refunds, notices, and what to expect. Filing your taxes can be a daunting task, but once it's done, you might wonder what comes next. This section will guide you through the post-filing process, including what to expect regarding refunds and notices from the IRS. Congratulations, you filed your taxes. This is a significant accomplishment, and you should feel proud. But the journey doesn't end here. Now what? Well, if you're lucky, you might get a refund. A tax refund can be a pleasant surprise, almost like finding money you didn't know you had. It's a reward for your diligence and accuracy in filing your taxes. The IRS will process your return and send your refund within a few weeks if you filed electronically. Electronic filing is the fastest and most efficient way to get your refund. It reduces errors and speeds up the processing time. Paper filers, be prepared to wait longer. If you filed a paper return, it could take several weeks or even months to receive your refund. The IRS has to manually process these returns, which takes more time. Sometimes the IRS sends notices. These notices can be about various issues, such as a discrepancy in your return or a request for additional information. Don't panic. It doesn't always mean you're in trouble. Often these notices are routine and can be resolved quickly. It could be a simple request for more information. The IRS might need additional documents or clarification on certain items in your return. Read the notice carefully and respond promptly. Ignoring these notices can lead to more significant issues down the line, so it's essential to address them as soon as possible. If you're unsure, contact a tax professional for assistance. They can help you understand the notice and guide you on how to respond appropriately. Keep an eye on your mailbox and email for any communication from the IRS or your state tax agency. Staying informed and responsive is key to ensuring a smooth post-filing experience. Section 9. Tax Time Triumph. You did it, you did it, you conquered the beast that is tax season. Give yourself a pat on the back, you deserve it. Remember, Filing your taxes is a marathon, not a sprint. Start early, gather your documents, and choose the filing method that works best for you. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. There are resources available to guide you through the process. Now go treat yourself to something nice. You earned it. And stay tuned for our next installment where we'll dive into the exciting world of tax deductions and credits. You won't want to miss it.